Hello everyone, I'm CrypticFox, and welcome back to another night with oxygen not included. It's of course Tuesday night. This is our usual stream. I apologize for missing last week. I unfortunately messed my back up again really good and needed to take a week off. But we're back again. We're here with the colony we started last time, the Ironic Dimension, which I kind of feel is a little bit well named. I really like the randomized names they come up with in this game, simply because I think they so often well describe the colony that I'm building. So this particular colony, I didn't remember what it looked like when I came back in tonight, and I pulled it up. So this is our fabulous colony that actually looks a little bit rough right now. Oxygen's not in the best place. I accidentally picked a flatulent dupe as one of our first duplicants. So we have this wonderful layer of toxic gas just floating right at this nice mid-level in our colony. But as you can see, we haven't really been running the oxygen all that consistently, so we kind of need to patch things up a little bit and get that working a little bit. Lots to do in the colony. It's only cycle 27, but we do at least have a good supply of food. We can make our air, which is fine. I'm building another little hamster wheel here to produce some more power and stuff for us, and we have some more room expansion. And no, I built this colony a little differently than I normally do also, because I don't normally encroach on the warm spaces so much. But I kind of did up here in this corner thing. So whoever has this room in the corner, they've got like good heating in there. Wolfyo, $2 super chat. Thank you so much for the super chat. Howdy. Welcome to the stream. Welcome everyone else to the stream as well. Happy to be back in streaming again. Just be aware though, my stream schedule is probably going to be a lot lighter than it has been. I was streaming 5 or 6 days a week. Now I'm probably going to go down to maybe 3 days a week for now. I'm also going to try to work on some more recorded videos, because those I can kind of get up and move around and come back to, where it's a little harder to move around when I'm streaming. So we'll see how all that plays out, and hopefully everything will go well, and we won't have any more issues. But yeah, it should be a fun night tonight. Now, if you're not really familiar with this particular upgrade, they added all kinds of cool little emotions and stuff on the duplicants. Like, you can see all these guys getting out of bed. And your colony is doing really well when 3 out of 4 duplicants look like this. They're not so happy to be awake. Meanwhile, down here we have Epinami Snulani doing their morning stretches before they get going for the day. The duplicants have all these cool new little animations and interactions and stuff. So they actually they'll stop and say hi to each other, and they actually get a small little morale boost when they do that. They can gather at the water cooler and sort of hang out and chat. There's a few new items and stuff in the game that I'm looking forward to trying to build out, and hopefully get our duplicates into a place where they're happy, and they can be much more happy and interactive in the colony too. So we'll see how it's going. Feeling better, man? Yeah, I mean I'm well medicated, so as long as I take my meds, I'm in decent shape. What the heck was that? I've never heard that sound before. There wasn't an update to this. Just the other day. So that might be maybe that's like a tone to tell them that it's work time. I wonder, did they implement this yet? No, it's still not implemented. Ooh, there is still stuff here now. Okay, so we can give them bath time, work time, downtime, bedtime. And it looks like we can even give them individualized schedules. That's pretty cool. I kind of want them to work a little bit more and have a little less downtime. So maybe we could, see how this works. Ooh. Look at that. Maybe I shouldn't cut into their bedtime. So we'll still have them go to the regular bedtime. So they take a bath in the morning, apparently, if you have the shower system set up for them. They'll work all day long, have a little bit of downtime in the evening, and then go to sleep. It says this isn't implemented when you click over here. So maybe they're working on the interface, but they haven't got it going yet. But this is actually supposed to be live this coming Thursday in the core part of the game. So we'll kind of see how that goes. See what kind of cool stuff they kind of tweak in there. Should be pretty neat. It's like the restrict mode in RimWorld. A little bit, yeah. So there's actually a number of different ways to restrict things. So you can set their daytime schedule for how they do things. They have their priorities and stuff you can set. You can give them jobs that give them specializations and focus. And actually, we should bump Adrian up here a little bit. Anyone else ready? Nope, just Adrian. So that's kind of cool. Will they eat during work time or only downtime? I think they only eat during downtime. Unless they're critically hungry, maybe. I'm not really sure. You have to experiment with that kind of stuff a little bit, I think. Still a few things to kind of figure out that way and see how it all works, but you know what? I think more than anything, I just really like the fact they added in all these cool new little animations and stuff you can do with your duplicants, so they can get a little bit more interactive. They start to feel like they have a little bit more character individually, which is kind of cool. Nope, they finished their research. Let's get this going. Man, you know what? I had completely forgotten where we had gotten in the colony. It was like, when I pulled it up, I was like, oh my gosh, what have I done and what have I been doing? So we got to kind of figure all this out as we go along a little bit. We've already finished all the animal control stuff, so we could actually start a ranch soon, if we can ever find space for one. We don't really have to worry about plastics yet because we don't have oil. I'm not worried about renewable energy because we don't have sunlight yet, and we don't have a ranch in order to grow a whole bunch of little shine bugs to produce light for us that way. Automatic controls, not so much. No medical. You know what? Let's go air systems. I feel like that's probably a good thing to get ready with. We have a reasonable amount of water in our colony here, but not an astronomical amount. So we'll see how that all plays out too. I'm going to try and dig down here a little bit and let this water drain down into a more centralized well, so I'm not trying to deal with two different pockets of water. If I remember correctly, though, we got germs in one of them. Yeah, this one got a little bit germy, but we do have a separate water supply up here specifically for creating food and stuff. I want to get away from using mush bars as soon as possible so that we can try to rely on other foods. You know, actually, I'm going to turn this off right now. Let Chef Boyardee do something else. Oh, he's got to go to the bathroom. So these are another thing they do. So they're very expressive about what their needs are and what they're up to. So we have a duplicate that needs to go to the bathroom. The oxygen one's not that new, although instead of like having a speech bubble, like a regular speech bubble around it, they have like this jagged bubble kind of thing, which maybe means it's something a little more urgent. I don't know. Let's bring in another duplicant. We have 11. I think I'm going to bring in just enough until these beds are full. So we'll bring in, say, 3 more. And then we'll hold it there for a little bit until we make sure we've got everything well stabilized. I don't want to have a colony that crashes and burns too quickly. I'm okay with it crashing and burning because it's going to happen eventually. It usually does. But I don't want it to happen too fast. And I should actually take a quick peek at my super chats from last stream because I think there might have been some people that popped into super chat looking for a duplicant. And I don't want to offend anybody. I found out something new today, too. They had an update on YouTube about custom emojis. So apparently now, if you do a super chat, you can use custom emojis even if you aren't a channel sponsor. But in normal conversational stuff, you can only use the custom emojis if you're actually a sponsor of the channel, which is kind of cool. So that gives everybody else the access to those as well if they're doing a super chat, which I thought was neat. Oh, sorry. Welcome to the stream. All right, you know what? You haven't been in a colony yet, I don't think. So let's bring Suri in. So we're gonna go with diver's lungs because let's face it, oxygen supply in our colony sometimes is not exactly optimal. So we're gonna get a duplicate that can hold their breath well. So welcome to the colony, Suri. Why is everything paused? That's weird. Didn't remember hitting pause. Choo 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 choo. That tone has got to be when they're changing things up. They're starting break time now, I think. And then off to bed. Well, they didn't really get much of a break, did they? He was all excited about eating meal lice. All right. Ew. How do they have it down here, though? He just left it on the ground. Don't you know the bugs are going to get it? I mean, it's... Ew. Apparently, Matt doesn't appreciate the meal lice quite as much. Let's maybe set storage up a little bit higher. I started digging this out, I think, because I was planning to do some food storage down here, maybe. But I don't know that I necessarily need to. I'm going to try to avoid cooking as much as possible this time around. Okay, I really like that chirpy sound, but I can see that getting annoying after a while. Her dupe life insurance is an all-time premium. Oh, yeah, isn't it, though? Isn't it, though? I mean, our last colony survived okay, aside from, the 5 people that died all of a sudden. Outside of that, it was great. I'm going to build a well, like, straight down here. And my thinking is that I'll get the water from both of these to drain down here for 2 reasons. One, it'll kind of collect the water together and get it out of my way. 2, it'll create more space at the bottom for CO2, so as our oxygen level picks up here, the natural gas will settle lower. And so will the CO2. Get that out of the way. But oxygen not included. Hope you're feeling better, Cryptic. Thanks for the birthday wishes. Thanks, Grim Reaper. Doing alright, I guess. Just taking it easy and all that. Honestly, this update is so underwhelming. Well, I mean, relative to some of the other updates they pushed, they were including all this really interesting and exciting new stuff. But personally, I actually really like the fact that they're giving the duplicants more character. Because, I mean, they've always been great, but it's just nice to know that they're going to have a little bit more character about them. I have a really weird oxygen distribution setup in here right now. I don't like this at all. Oh, and part of the reason is probably because I have this insulated floor up here. So we're going to need... we're going to need a little airflow tile here to make sure that these duplicants can actually breathe up here. Otherwise, that could lead to certain problems. There we go. Give them a little bit of oxygen flow. It's going to be pretty important for them to get the insulation stuff done in here, too, because it's really quite hot. And that's not wonderful. Man, I really regret accidentally taking that flatulent duplicant. It's such a problem to have flatulence floating around your base all the time. I don't know about you, but when I'm at home, I hate fart juice floating around. What is the science progression in your games? I don't know that I ever really take the same progressive path every time. The only ones that I really tend to do consistently right off the bat is I try to get into basic farming first, advanced research second. The rest of them are relatively the same level for me. Once we get a duplicant who has the scientist job, because we need to get the job boards out in order to get that. So once we get a scientist going, then we can start to work on some of the secondary level stuff. And then meal preparation's a good one because you get access to things like the farm tiles. Outside of that, I don't know that I have a really consistent pattern. You can often improve the decor in your colony just by cleaning up, so the artistic stuff isn't necessary right off the bat. It'll take a little bit. You know, they'll get gradually more and more stressed if you don't work on it, but just cleaning up can go a long way. So I don't generally go into the artistic expression first, but after that, it's really like an order of preference. If you're concerned about power and stuff, then you might want to go into things like fossil fuels, which actually this is all petroleum, natural gas and stuff, so that's not that critical. But natural combustion maybe is a good one to do next. Sanitation, so you can get lavatories and things going. If you're worried about air or oxygen, I don't think I've ever done this research in the same path, aside from like the first two. The first two, maybe power regulation number 3, and then outside of that, everything I do is like just random order based on what I think I'm going to try and focus on in that colony. And even right now, I don't think there's even all that much I'm too concerned about. Let's maybe take a look at what do I want to do? I don't even know. My brain, she does not working as good. Actually, let's go towards computing, because this is where some of the new items are. They have the arcade cabinet over here. Memory toggle becomes active when the memory port is active. Goes to standby when the reset port is active. That's something new I haven't seen, which is kind of cool. And somewhere here there's like a musical jukebox kind of thing. I don't remember where that is, but we'll find it. Don't you worry. Great Panami, $5 super chat. Molten copper for everybody. Oh, good to see Odie back. Don't overdo it and hurt yourself, please. Thanks, Great Panami. Appreciate that. Speaking of natural gas, your flatulent tube will give you free power. Yeah, to a certain degree. I mean, it's hard to collect it all up because it's all over the place. You end up having to pump it and filter it in order to make use of it, which consumes its own power. So you're not really netting much. And the gas just goes everywhere, and they all complain about the stinkiness and poor little duplicants. I'm going to tweak this a little bit because I gave them too little break time, I think. Oops. Let's give them more downtime. Ooh, we can set up multiple schedules and set different duplicates on it. Oh, that's really cool. I don't know how much I'll actually play around with that too much because I don't really feel the necessity of having like all that many duplicants doing stuff. But I guess if you wanted to stagger your group so some of them took a shower in the morning and some took a shower at night or something. Like I'm not entirely sure how I would leverage that to best effect, but it's kind of neat. It's nice to have that flexibility at least. So you can be, you know, a little bit more in control of what your duplicants are up to. Chapter Gamer. Hi, Cryptic. It's been a while. Oni and streams in general. Good to see you back. How are you? Thanks so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm doing all right. Just kind of take it easy, I guess. I'm only really operating maybe at about 50%. That's okay. It'll all get better. I'm going to dig these out. See if we can get ourselves... Oh, you know what? They're going to have to run through the water to get to that. They're not going to be very happy with me. Some of them might get hypothermia, but... Oh, wait. Finish digging the well first. That's probably the important thing. CrypticFox. How many crypts could a CrypticFox encrypt if a CrypticFox could encrypt crypts? At least 12, because that's how many duplicants we have so far. Annihilate, everybody. Hey, Bubbles the Princess. Welcome. Welcome. All this wheezing over this oxygen stuff. I mean, our air is getting better, but this is actually not very well placed. I kind of regret sticking this up here. I should maybe put it down here instead, but... Or maybe just take this one and move it up higher. So we're better oxygenating in the colony. My only concern is that this produces oxygen at a pretty high temperature. It comes at like 30 degrees. So the closer we put these to the farm, the more likely we are to warm things up next to the farm. And that's going to stifle our plant growth, which is kind of an issue. Kind of a minor problem. So not really what I want to do. I might even consider moving it down here, actually. If we dig all this out... Oops. That was weird. Bloop. If we dig all this out in here, we might even put it down here. It'll be in the CO2 layer, but the oxygen will filter up out of it anyway. Because we don't really need high concentrations of oxygen up here in the kitchen. That's kind of weird. Dun, dun, dun. Stand up for Fox. Actually, I'm getting a stand-up table, so... Or stand-up desk, rather. This company called Anthrodesk reached out to me the other day on both Twitter and YouTube. I guess because they were aware of the channel and they'd heard about the problems I was having with my back. Well, they're a company that specializes in making stand-up desks for home offices and for companies and stuff. So they contacted me and wanted to send me a desk that I could set up in my home office. And it's apparently arriving on like the 26th or the 27th. So sometime this week, I'm getting a stand-up desk, which should give me a little more flexibility when I'm trying to do recording and editing, because I can stand up and sit down, allowing for more flexibility and stuff, which is pretty fantastic. Like, I was just floored when Anthrodesk reached out to me. I'm going to do a video reviewing that when the desk shows up, because it looks pretty cool. Super excited to get that. Can't wait for it to show up, actually. I didn't see Durgan lurking anywhere. Not tonight. Haven't seen her in a couple days, I don't think. The new desk is supposed to be sometime later this week, like the 26th or 27th, so we'll see what happens. Super excited, though. The funny thing is, I was actually just starting to shop for one, because I was like, man, I'm going to need a desk. Okay, we got the well finished over here. Let's go ahead and dig this out. We'll let the water dump down there. Obviously, we're going to need to relocate this wonderful little pitcher pump, but that's okay. We can make do. Anthrodesks are the most affordable standing desks. Yeah, they have a couple different types, too. So they have ones that actually go on your desktop, and you can put all your stuff on it, and it extends the top of your desk kind of thing. So it sits on the surface and just gives you a second desktop surface to work with, which is kind of neat. I actually think we should get some of those that are office at work, because I think... Like the company I work for, I mean, everybody spends all day long just sitting, talking on the phone, working on the computers, that kind of stuff, and I think it would be probably a good benefit there. But it doesn't make sense to get like completely brand new desks and everything, but it would make a whole lot of sense to get some of those ones that just sort of extend the desktop. The one they're sending me is actually, it's a desk frame that has a motor in it that moves the desk up and down, and it's got 4 programmable height settings in it, so you can set four preset heights in it, and then you just push a button and it will move it to that height, which is really cool. Am I planning on doing any Stardew Valley this week? Hopefully. I have hopes of doing a number of different things, but I need to see how the week progresses, to be entirely honest with you. To a certain extent, it's going to depend how the streams go and how I'm finding it, because I do have to sit for quite a while I'm streaming, which is really not good in general for my back. So we'll see how all that plays out. Man, I'm really glad I didn't dig that one little piece of dirt out. I would have stranded somebody on the ladder. Lord knows I've done that often enough. Alright, that water can all drain out of there. Actually, if somebody digs this one little corner here, we might get slightly better drainage. This can be deconstructed, because frankly, it's useless just hanging there. And then if I put one little ladder bit over here, then I can get someone to dig all this out, and they won't have to stand in the water. Or they'll just get, well, they'll get a bath. So it's a shame it doesn't like wash off the grime when they go in the water. Like, although I guess it would defeat the purpose of having showers. The one thing about the stand-up desk I don't like is standing like after a while. That's gonna hurt. Well, here's the thing: it's a convertible desk, so I don't have to stand all the time. When I need to get up and move around, I can have it standing, and then when I want to sit down, I just push a button. It goes down to the sitting height. I sit back down again, so I can get up and get down with some regularity, instead of sitting in the same position for like 2 to 4 hours at a time, and then having to stand up after that and just being a crooked mess. So we'll see. Oh, look, they're having a little conversation down here. They're all happy about the insulated tile and dirt. For some reason, they got a whole thing going on about dirt. All right, whatever. Okay, let's bring in another duplicant here. We have a tryptophobia, so they can't dig. A mouth breather who's flatulent. Oh, that's like the perfect combination. No. Irritable bowel, bathroom muscle minus 50%. So they take a little extra time to do their business, but for the most part, everything looks pretty good for them otherwise. Ooh, look down here. They changed stuff. So they don't have as much additional information down here. Am I missing something? I could have sworn there was more printed down here before. Oh, you know what? I think it's like their food expectation and stuff is gone because they sort of changed that whole system around. But that's neat. I think we're going to take a Catalina. And Catalina could be Wolfio. And print. Swan dive. Splat. Welcome to the colony. Oh, they're all excited to see the new duplicant arrive. It's pretty cool. Wolfio, by the way, is the artist who did the little animation that I have that pops up on the top of the stream when somebody does a super chat. So that little derpy fox that like jumps and goes splat on their face, that was Wolfio. I must have watched that thing like 50 times after you tweeted it to me. I get a kick out of it. Super cute. Oh, a little slow-mo. I kind of want to like catch all the little new animations and stuff they do. Apparently, if you dig a thing out and let sand fall and it falls near them, the duplicant will like jump back in like fright or whatever, which is neat. How you doing? Spookus, can I be dupe? You very well might be. Is there? Hold on, let me see who's in here already. I don't even remember. So we have Evangeline, not dead yet. I don't remember who not dead yet was. It was somebody, but not yet dead yet. It was a different name. Noodle Grand was Durgan's grandmother. Brian McCracken, Jakaram, Epinami Snoolani. Oh, look, you're already kind of there, Snoops. Oh, no, wait, this is Snoops, not... who am I missing? It's not Spookus, it's Snoops. All right. Matt Hirsch, Adrian, Cody, TJ Rar, Wino Y, Suri, and Wolfio. Ooh, incidentally, I didn't do jobs for a couple of them. I probably should do that. Suri, I think, liked being a gopher, so we'll start them there. It doesn't hurt to have a gopher running around doing things. D-Rack429, $9.99 super chat. Happy to finally catch a live stream. Love your work. You rock. Thank you so much. I appreciate the super chat. Glad you enjoy the videos. And Wolfio. Oh, are they not happy to do anything? That's really different. That was groundskeeper. Because we, oh man, we have a, this should be the clean sweeping up everywhere. Thanks so much. Welcome to the green team. Let that sand drop all the way down bottom. Okay, we got, and I totally euchred myself. They can't. They didn't really plan to. I kind of want to build my fancy little water pitcher pump thingy down here. I must have missed something. I have a desk like that. Keep an eye on the cables, though. Hope it helps back. Oh yeah, I'll have to make sure I have like I'll have to make sure I have those all kind of bundled up well, because there's actually kind of a lot of wires going on with my desk, so I'll have to make sure I have those well managed. But even if I use like some zip ties and stuff, I can kind of like tuck it in and things, which would be great. Okay, this is all built down here, so we can dig this out now. We can let all the water here drain. All the water down here, but maybe we can send a duplicant scuba diving and see what happens. They might not even be able to reach. Oh, look, they shake the water off their feet when they get out. Did they do that before? I keep looking for new things they're doing, because I know there are some new things. Somebody in particular wanted this special caught last week, and I can't remember who it was. I totally need to check that right now before I forget. Because I have a memory like a goldfish. It was somebody in a super chat, I think, wanted that. Man, I cannot for the life of me remember. My brain, she hurts. Does anyone remember who was supposed to get that special room? I can't for the life of me remember. I think, actually, you know what? I think it was supposed to be Adrian. I think Adrian's duplicate was supposed to get this bed in here. So we're going to set that for Adrian Kelly. Good times. You go, little duplicants. Oh, look at all this gas just floating around here. I could actually collect the gas up. Like, if I set up a pump with a filter and then set it on, like, a gas sensor, so it's specifically when it's catching natural gas. OMG, I love you, Wolf, yo, hashtag DerpyFox for life. Thanks for the super chat, Snoops. Yeah, I had a really good laugh over that when I saw it. I was like, oh my god, that's amazing. I was like, okay, now I want a whole cartoon. All right, well, we spread out the water a little bit, maybe a little bit more than I planned, but that's okay. I'm gonna deconstruct this ladder now. Maybe I should probably wait till the duplicants get out of the water. Oh, they're getting all cold down there. That's a seriously big tank of water now. Sweet. All right, let's deconstruct this ladder instead. We'll break this one down. We'll throw some plumbing in here. Get our new pitcher pump in place. This water is a little germy because we collected some water up top that had germs in it, so that's not so great. But we can still use it in the wash stations. It has no negative effect that way. We have a wash station for the people who are doing the food prep, but realistically, we're not even cooking food right now. Although, why is this sitting on the ground there? I forgot to set this up. Hold all the foods. Hold all the edibles, please. I gotta make sure I don't have them sweeping up eggs on me, because the eggs will, like, hatch and create new critters to, like, continue the life cycle. We had an issue last time where all of our critters started to die off on us a little bit. That really wasn't so great. Yeah, I think it might have been Adrian. Polani with the super chat. $2. Foxy Crypt, how are you? Thank you for Oni Night. Thanks, Polani. Appreciate the super chat. I'm just happy I get to come back and play again. I like me some Oni. I wonder if I can create a little gas chamber over here for the polluted oxygen. Not for the polluted oxygen, for the natural gas. The tricky part is I'm going to want to be able to get the gas out again. So we're going to have to do, like, a gas pump in here. With a mechanized airlock. We want tiles in here. We'll try to tile in the roofing. Which is going to require a ladder, unfortunately. Probably a couple ladders, actually. So do a couple ladders there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set a pump out here. First, I'm going to pump as much of the gas in this space out as I can. And then I'm going to have a switch to turn this pump off, because I don't want it to have power indefinitely. And then I'm going to try to pump and filter as much natural gas out of this layer as I can get and stuff it into this room. It might be a little hard because I don't know how much we have in here. It's all in fairly low quantities, but I kind of need to get rid of it. Too much fart power around. Remember, hashtag egg lives matter. 13 dupes is enough. Enough! We're going to get 14, so I'm going to fill up all the beds. That'll be the last duplicate. The final dupe for the evening will be coming in. Hey, CrypticFox, congrats on the #1 today. Oh, thanks, Jakarm. Actually, that was from the other day. I recorded and edited it and stuff, so that way I didn't have to do it all at once. I was actually going to hold off until tomorrow, but then they came out with that new update today that has the new P90 in it. So I was like, well, I might as well just push it out. Eggs aren't lives according to Dupe versus Dupe. It's not a CrypticFox base without a few derpy ladders. Oh, we have to have many, many, many derpy ladders. Ooh, you know what we also need is fire poles. We didn't get around to building enough fire poles last time, and I feel negligent and irresponsible for our lack of fire pole presence. I want to sweep all this stuff up in here because I don't want anyone to have a reason to go in this room. I mean, I can turn off the access at the door, which is fine. We're going to need ventilation piping, of course. I'm going to send a gas pipe out here. Just going to pump everything out. Pump it all out to here, I guess. Throw gas vents. I got to do this before the pressure gets too high, too, or I'm not going to be able to do it. Okay, and then the incoming gas pipe. We're going to stick it down in this corner. I'm going to throw a vent on here. This is all finished, so once they use the... Well, actually, they probably don't even need the ladders to finish that, so I can deconstruct the ladders. This is exactly why you don't take flatulent dupes unless you're planning to, like, lock them in their own enclosed little space and make them into, like, slave labor. Because it's just too much pain dealing with the gas floating around your base. Could it be the final dupe for today? I think that might be arranged, Spookus. I don't think I've had you in this colony. Or the last one, actually. They can't build the tile above the polluted water. It's bothering you. Where? Where? Oh, that one. Oh, yeah, it's letting pollute. Oh, man. That should probably be taken care of because it's letting nasty polluted oxygen out. Which reminds me, I meant to put in here a little airflow tile with a deodorizer on it. So we can clean up the stinky air that's there. Okay, I'm going to put a little tile right here. And we're going to throw a bottle emptier here. Stank unlimited. We got all the stank. Where do I want to pump the CO2 that comes out of this? I mean, I just kind of want it away from this pump, if I can avoid it. So, I guess we'll stick it down here. It doesn't really matter. As long as the pressure's not too high. Okay, final dupe coming in. Choose a duplicant. Let's see. Unconstructive. Tryptophobia, so they won't dig, or a loud sleeper. Oh, another loud sleeper. Man, no building, no digging. You know what? If we have them like on ranching and farming and stuff, it actually doesn't matter if they won't dig. They do have a little bit of skill in this. All right, so this is going to be Spookus. That'll be our final duplicant for tonight. Now, the update is, again, supposed to come out into the core part of the game on Thursday of this week. I need to get rid of this picture for a moment. Deconstruct this. But I don't think it actually added anything to the environment that's different. So we should be able to continue with the same colony if we wanted to build a new one. Which is good. Oh, they're not very happy with me at all right now. Look at all the dirt and stuff in here. We have these people that have a cleaning job. Did I tell them to do their... Yeah, I did. It auto-prioritizing. They should be sweeping more. No! No! They stored an egg. Oh, that's bad. Okay, let's cook an omelet because we have an egg. No, let's just do continuous. In case any more eggs crack open, we want to make use of it. I don't want that rotting there. Let's check what we have in here. I don't want eggs in these things. Critter eggs. No, thank you. Copy settings. Ooh, good thing too. So when they sit inside the storage compactor, they lose viability. They wind up cracking and just spilling out of the container onto the floor, and then they can no longer hatch, of course, because... You know, once you open an egg, you can't really put it back together again. No building, no digging, no sleeping. Yeah. It's like, hear no evil, speak no evil, see no evil. Wonderful choices right there. What do we want to do next? I guess let's just go all the way up this chain. Doesn't really matter what we do now, I don't think. Oh, no, wait, hold on. Wait. Where's my automation? Oh, I did it. Okay, good. Because I want some of that. You know what? Let's go this way. Smart storage and solid transport, I think, is the route I want to go. Because I actually want to make use of some of that eventually. Nope. What the? You hit the wrong button. Didn't say final dupe. Yeah, nothing says tasty, quite like flour omelet. Get yours today. We're going to sweep this. This here, I want them to put clean water only in here. And I want them to do some auto-bottling. So what they're going to do is they're going to grab some water. Probably by running through all this yuckiness. That's not so great. Maybe I should dig this a little lower. Dig that a little lower and we'll throw a floor in here. Sorry, my duplicants. But I'm going to leave like a... Hold on, I'm going to leave a little gap there. Oh, no, that's fine. We'll go like this. I'm going to leave a little gap just so we have drainage. In case we have stuff that needs to spill down there. I don't know why we would, but whatever. Let's pop all this up so they don't get all cranky, running in the water. You know how cranky duplicants get. Why do they always trap themselves? Every time. Deconstruct. Get out of there. Now somebody build it, preferably not from underneath. They can't help themselves. They just feel compelled to bury themselves in there every time. Every time. Oh. How's this water bottling thing? Okay, they haven't done it yet. So what my plan is to put a little bit of water in front of this gas vent, and that should stop it from overpressurizing, which would let me pack as much of the fart juice in this one little room as possible. We need power in here too. So we're gonna run power up this way. Hold that thought. I want a switch in here. Where are the switches? It should be under automation, right? Ooh, small power transformer. That's new. Protect circuits from overloading, but increasing or decreasing power flow. Oh, so they have 2 levels of the power transformer now. Requires low resistance conductors. That's interesting. I wonder what the difference will be between the 2 of them. I haven't seen that yet. Is it gaps for tubes to get out? He almost died day 1. Ah, spookus. It would have been a delightful death by drowning, though. I've often heard if you want to go, you want to do it drowning. Maybe not. Space scanner. Oh, yeah, we already had that. Germ sensor, Atmos sensor, signal switch. I'll say I need refined metal for all this stuff. I want the toggle switch, actually. Where's the toggle switch? There it is. Power shut off. Automatically turns power off or on using automation technology. Well, I don't really want that. Regular switch. We're going to go with the easiest possible setup. We're going to put a regular switch on here. And then we'll go back to power. Where is that? Run a wire through our switch. Up to there. I think that's how the switch works now. I haven't used one in so long. Only because once this thing's done pumping all the gas out of here, I just don't want it to run anymore. They changed the hydrogen output of the electrolyzers. Oh, they did? Let's check that out. Electrolyzer. No, it looks the same. 112 grams per second. I don't see a difference there. What do you think they changed about it? Yeah. All the things duplicants, they can do all kinds of crazy things, but they can't swim. They have their struggles, those poor little duplicants. All this advanced technology, and they can't do any kind of crazy awesomeness like swimming. I wonder if they'll be able to reach up there. I think they could run on that ladder if they can build it, and they can finish that ceiling piece up there. And I kind of want them to do this as a priority to stop the heat from coming in. Meteor storm hugs, yeah. Nothing like taking a good old meteor to the dome. That's an Advil morning. Maybe they increase the heat it puts out? Maybe. I don't know. There's not really like a good clear indicator on this stuff that tells you what kind of heat they put out. You just kind of have to do it through observation. Add more flatulent dupes. We'll call it the colony Fart Central instead of ironic dimension. It'll be like the fart dimension or something. The flatulent dimension. I totally hooked this up wrong because I am smart. All right, let's fix this maybe. I actually wanted to filter the gas and put the filtered gas in here, not all other outputs. So, what's an easy way I can run this? I'm going to have to break all this stuff. To make it better, we got to break it. Okay, now, it's going to be really ugly. Like, there's nothing attractive about any of this setup. Not the flatulent duplicants, not nothing. I'm going to go like this. I'll put into there, and then we'll go like this. Easy fix. Toolkit71, $3.50 super chat. Live epically. If I get a dupe, make sure they live. There's no guarantees in this colony, unfortunately, as there is never in any colony I produce. Okay, how much water is this one thing gonna dump? Gas vent overpressurized. Ooh, maybe they finally fixed that little bug. No! There's 200 kilograms of water here. That should normally be okay. Well, that's not gonna work. Oh, it's settled, but it still says overpressurized. Oh, I think they finally fixed that little tweak. Because it used to be you could put a little bit of water in front of the vent, and it would stop it from overpressurizing. I guess maybe they got tired of people doing that. So now this doesn't appear to be a thing anymore. That's not cool. You know what? I'm wasting power here right now. Let's turn this off for now. We'll mop up a little bit of the water that's here. Are you kidding me? There's too much water. Too much liquid. Ah, my cleverness has destroyed me. All right. It won't let me mop any of it out. Foiled, hoisted by my own petard and all that. Massive hydrant would still be more. All right. It still works, just a tiny bit of water and easier to do with 3 tiles wide. Yeah, I could see that being the... Oh, you know, maybe what I'll do is I'll throw a second tile here maybe, and then we'll once they build that one, we'll destroy this one. And then maybe once the water spreads out, it'll be okay. We'll see how it goes. Live epically. $3.50 super chat. Dupe life insurance. Inc. Not liable for death. I forgot I told them to break that block already because, you know, I'm super smart. Somebody please build this fast. That's a lot of water. I didn't realize I'd put that much in there. That's crazy. But even this amount is saying it's not enough. Or too much, whatever. All right, mop all this, please. That one jug of water is a serious amount of water, apparently. It's everywhere. You deconstruct the block next to the vent. Will it do the little corner seal, you think? Get busy mopping, folks. Oh, it's all stuck up in the door. That was weird. Sorry, guys. I didn't know. Still too much water. It's only 30 kilograms. Oh, they mopped up the whole thing. You know what? Forget it. I just can't be bothered. Deconstruct that. Sweep up these bottles in here. We'll get rid of them. I don't know where they're going to put them, but maybe they can put them in the sinks or something. And the gas has moved up on me now, too, because apparently in my focus on all this junk, I wasn't paying attention to my algae level. And we're out of algae. All right, dig this out. Give me a floor tile under here, which should give me some more algae. All this work, and I let the gas move up above the pump level. Less than 1 kilogram water for the vent. But it was less than that. It was like 20 grams. It was, I don't know, weird. Feel like it's a nuisance. Probably the easiest way to do it is with a water pump, but it's just trial and error. Yeah, I don't know that I even want to be bothered. There's not even that much gas. I was just trying to be fancy and make it so that we wouldn't be limited. But frankly, it's caused more trouble than it's worth, so forget it. Gotta clean it up. We're just gonna set this for natural gas. I can't put a gas sensor, unfortunately, because I don't have any refined metals. So I can't do a gaseous element sensor. Nikki Patterson, $5 super chat. Hi, bye, Cryptic in chat. Just popping in from my vacay, so can't stay. Glad you're back from ER, Cryptic. Thanks, Nikki. Appreciate it. Thanks for the super chat. And thanks for the quick pop in to say hi as well. It was 20 kilograms. One full water is 1,000 kilograms. Well, a full water tile is, yeah, but I didn't think those bottles of water were that much. I don't know. Whatever. I mean, even after I let it spread out, it said it was too much. Can't vent for trying. You almost have to, like, start the pitcher pump and then stop it, like, right away. I don't know. Again, I can't be bothered. It took more effort than it was worth, and frankly, it actually caused more inconvenience. So forget it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to do another floor here, so we can dig this out and get ourselves some more of this wonderful algae business. And I completely forgot this was still going. All right. I'm going to turn this off for now. Oops. Choose the duplicant. Reject all, because we already have all the beds are full. And frankly, I want to make sure they're going to be able to breathe long term. I still haven't moved this thing. You know, I'm still not apparently smart enough to shift that stuff around. Put a raised towel block on either side of the water pump in case of PB polluted water spill. Yeah, I should actually get rid of the ladder that's here too. This needs to be blocked in. That's fine. Close that. This one's already germ laden, so I'm actually not all that worried about germs in there anymore. Funny enough, I've actually had duplicants pee while they were on the pump and then flood the pee in the water that way. Snoops NZ, this is a super chat because it can. That is all. Thanks, Snoop. Appreciate the super chat. Oh, someone... No, they're going to encase their head in the floor. Oh, they didn't. Small miracles. Okay, nobody seal their head in the floor, please. That's... I know you're going to do it. Let's just maybe build a defensive line here, because I know it's going to happen. They're going to do it. It happens, like, every time. What's the benefit from turning it off? Turning what off? The pump over here? Only that I want to fill this up with gas. So my intention is to pump all the gas, all the CO2 out of here. But I had them going in and out of the door, so I was just completely wasting energy. We're going to turn off the door access, and then we'll turn this back on. This will pump this into a vacuum, then I'll shut it down. And then later, when we want to draw the gas out of this room, we have a pump and everything all set up already, and we can just connect to it and make use of it. It's not going to really net us a lot, unfortunately, unless we manage to get a pretty high pressure gas in here. But that would take a serious amount of farting to be able to build up that kind of a contingency. Turned the printer off already. Oh, turn the printing off. Yeah, just so it doesn't pop up every 3 cycles. Because every 3 cycles, you have to go and, like, click on it and reject it. And granted, when it's lit up, it does provide a little bit of decor. Where's our decor in here? But it kind of gives nice decor regardless anyway, so I'm not super worried about it. I want to swap out our toilets, too, at some point. Should probably do that sooner rather than later. But I want the plumbing for this to be kind of out of the way. You know what? Let's do a bathroom now. I just want the plumbing to be out of the road so that we're not producing heat in an area of the colony that's going to warm things up. So I'm thinking if I stick it down here, I can actually put it around some insulation and we'll control it that way. That's going to be under refinement. So we're going to need our fancy water sieve. Before I close this off, if I'm going to at all, I'm going to put a water pump down here. Throw some plumbing up here. Like so. Something to power up to the input gas, or it won't work. Yeah, well, I also needed to get my pressure up here to a level that I needed it. Okay, this is in a vacuum now, so that's good. We can turn this off. I needed to build up air pressure anyway, so we could get the gas back down to the level where the pump could actually capture it. So we'll do that now. Get that all set up. We'll start to pack some of that wonderful natural gas away. I also wanted to put a gaseous element sensor down here so that it would only run when the natural gas is around it. Because we're actually going to waste a whole bunch of power doing this, which I'm really not thrilled about. But I don't have any refinement built yet, so maybe... Actually, we could even do that up top here, I suppose. But I need... Man, so many things. I need power for that. I don't really want to use treadmill power too much. Let's take all this out, get some more algae. So the water, use a block of CO2 over the vent, and you can fill it. Oh, yeah! That's a good idea, actually. But I pumped all the gas out of here, so it's fine. Oh, there's natural gas in here. Oh, good. It's already moved some. Little bits of it. It's going to take a while. This is not the most efficient system, but it will gradually clean the air here of natural gas. Anytime something drifts over near this pump, we're going to get rid of some natural gas. 1, 2, 3, 4. They can't reach that. Let's give them the means to reach this thing. I want to get this natural gas out of this little pocket up here. Jess Stewart, $2 super chat. Howdy, is my dupe still not yet dead? It was Jess's duplicate that was named not yet dead. I couldn't remember whose duplicate it was. I was like, I know that it wasn't the name of the person. They chose something else. Your duplicate's still alive. We haven't had any duplicate deaths, fortunately enough. And yay, though the duplicants did survive. So far. There's a fair amount of CO2 down here, actually. It's at low concentration, though. It's not really compressing the way I want it to. Not really compressing. I'm not compressed with it. That's right. I specialize in bad puns, too. Zombie dupes. There's no zombie dupes here. Not at the moment, anyway. Oh, look, they're hanging out of the water cooler. And that was a really short break. I kind of feel like I should crank up their break time just so I can get them to hang out. Oh, you know what I was going to do for the bathroom? I had intended to relocate it. Trouble is, this is in the CO2 layer. Nobody wants to sit in a bunch of CO2 while they're on the toilet. That could result in a lot of duplicants leaving the bathroom before they're ready. So I think what I might do is build some temporary toilets while we swap out our official toilets. And I might relocate my compost down here so we have it kind of trapped away in the same room as all the rest of the stickiness. Let's dig all this out. Where's our germs over here? Alright, that should be fine. I'm not going to have enough room for 2 composts, but I'm going to need 1 because we're still going to be producing polluted dirt. Just not at the same rate. Now, once I get these toilets finished, then we can destroy these ones. We can swap those out for lavatories, or not the lavatories, the, yeah, what am I thinking? The lavatories. So they can sit in those. Ooh, look, here's the music. Plays music for duplicates to dance on their breaks. Oh, we have to see that. We must see duplicates. Look at the size of that thing. All right. That's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. I want to see duplicates dance. We got to build that. Replace one toilet at a time. Oh, that's fine. I built 3 here anyway, so we can just destroy all these. Set these priority 8. Okay, so we have those. Go into our plumbing. We'll grab some fancy lavatories. And I'm going to actually destroy this stuff too while I'm at it. We'll build another toilet. We've had a lot of duplicants kind of showing up, and frankly, I want to make sure they all have a sufficient number of facilities so nobody's peeing on the floor if they don't have to. It'd be a plus. I see those crazy solar panel sources using massive amounts of shine bugs. I have, yeah. You really got to create a lot of shine bugs, and the shine bugs don't live very long either, so I could see that being a big process. All right. So, input plumbing. We're going to need output from here. Can go up to here. This input can go here, and we'll send it into each of the toilets. Output we're going to send up. Oh, you know what? This is going to get warm over time. I'm going to use insulated piping. Where's my piping? Yeah, liquid pipes. There we go. I'm going to use insulated piping for this, just because this thing starts to produce heated water over time, and I don't really want... I don't have the insulated liquid. Are you kidding me? Of all the research I've done, I haven't done research for the insulated liquid pipe. Solvent Brax, $5.50 super chat. Thanks for the dino in JWE, like the EP. Nice. You're welcome. Thanks for the sponsorship. I appreciate that. There's the insulated pipe there. Let's get the whole liquid tuning chain going. Once we have that, I'm using insulated pipe because I've made the mistake before of letting things get too warm in the colony by using regular piping connected to that thing. Aw, jukebox. What the? 960 watts? Oh man! All right. Well, we have a jukebox, but I'm not plugging this thing in. You can forget it. That's just ridiculous. We need a separate power source just to power our jukebox. I want to see the duplicates dance. Vamp Size 6, $10 super chat. I'm so happy you're playing Oni. I'm stuck alone in a hotel on business, and your voice makes me feel not so alone. Well, thanks so much for the super chat. I appreciate that. Hope your business trip is going well. I know it's like sometimes being like completely bored sitting in a hotel room on a business trip. The towns that I travel to when I go on business are never exciting ones like New York City or something like that. I always end up in this little town outside of Boston that doesn't have a lot going on. Okay, I kind of want to turn this off. Let's disable this building for now. All the natural gas is now floated to the other side of the colony, which is not helping my situation. I kind of, you know, maybe if I take this and put it over here, I can pump it across. That's an idea. I don't know if this is going to work. But I think maybe if I can take the CO2 from here to build up pressure on this side of things. I'm going to ridiculous lengths just to move this natural gas around. But if I can build up pressure on this side, it might make the natural gas move over here. Let's deconstruct that. 960 watts, sound of depressing silence. I know. I need a completely separate generator system just to power the jukebox. It just looks so amazing. I want to use that thing so bad. You have no idea. I'm like desperate. Why is this room not set up for anything? Oh, right. They changed it around. The massage tables don't go in the break room anymore. They have more rooms now. So we have the washroom. They get a morale bonus for that. The latrine. Using a toilet in an enclosed room, using a fully plumbed washroom will improve duplicants' morale. Oh, look at that. So flush toilets, plumbed wash stations, No industrial machinery. Maximum size 12 times. All right, so having a fancy bathroom actually has a purpose now. It actually does something nice for your duplicants that you weren't getting before. The latrine and the washroom used to be basically the same thing. Bedroom. Single luxury bed. No industrial machinery. Wow, there's a benefit now for having separate and discrete bedrooms. They didn't have a benefit for that before. That's cool. A great hall. Eating and relaxing at a great hall will significantly improve duplicants' morale. Mess table. No industrial machinery. Decorative item. Recreational building. Versus a regular mess hall, which just has mess table, no industrial machinery. So if you have some sort of recreational building in your mess hall, it becomes a great hall. You get a better morale bonus. That's cool. Med bay, massage clinic. There we go. All right, so we need a separate room for the massages. Stable, recreation room. All right. Well, those massage tables have got to go. I mean, our stress level is not that high anyway. I'm not sure where I'm going to put these things. But they've got to go. So lots to change around with the way we manage the rooms, I guess, now. 2 times dupes on wheels. Full-time power to jukebox, so it's for fitness club. Pretty much. It's like they've got to they got to spend all their time just running. 64 tiles maximum size. This is already 52. So I could move this wall over a bit to make this room a little bit bigger. I guess I don't really need it to be that much bigger right now. Okay, so we have that fancy room. That's so awesome. I want to see where this little... Somewhere in here, there's a video arcade machine. Where did I find the jukebox? Where was that boombox located? I don't even remember now. Oh, it was in furniture. That's right. There's the arcade cabinet, but we need refined metal for it. I want the arcade cabinet too. I'm gonna need to have a whole big power plant built just for the purposes of powering our entertainment room. You heard music makes the dupes work harder. 100% real proven fact. Oh, that's sweet. Wait, I just realized you could set up Nightbot to spam. Say the Worldseed. I actually put the Worldseed in the description of the stream. So if you look in the stream description, you'll find that there. Jack Cantus, welcome to the stream, buddy. Surprised they don't have a lab or control room bonus for the research computer. Yeah, that is a thing. I'm surprised they don't have. Excellent point. I wonder if they will at one point. You can always replace the wash basins and sinks since you're changing out his lab. Yeah, I'm actually totally planning to. Now that I saw that there's a separate bonus for that specifically, that makes a lot of sense to deconstruct this stuff. We should have the research done now for the insulation. We can enable this building again. Okay, where's our insulated piping? There it is. Alright, so insulated piping is going to come out of here and do all derpy things, because that's what insulated piping does for me. Oh, wait. This needs to go a little differently. Because I'm going to put in the actual sinks in here. I'm going to put 4 of them, so we have one for each of the toilets, in case all the duplicates are in there at the bathroom at the same time, because they kind of crunch all their things together into, like, the same time frames now. If you do get the jukebox going, if you can, please play Brain Power by Noma for a few seconds. Wait, can you actually choose the songs on them? That's amazing. I hope that's the case, because that's even better. I'm, like, super excited to get that thing plugged in. What has my life become that I'm really excited about fake jukeboxes in video games? Where's my sink? Oh, it's in the medicine. Okay, we're going to put 4 of these in here. Man, we have no room for decoration in this bathroom. It's going to be an ugly bathroom. I'm not really thrilled about that. I guess we could probably put back wall in, maybe. That will help. We'll throw in some wallpaper. You know what they say, if your bathroom's ugly, just wallpaper it. Oh my gosh, did I just do that? Did I do that? No, cancel it. Liquid pipes. I have the derpiest clicking in this game of anyone I've ever seen. And I've seen a bunch of people play this game. And nobody's quite as derpy as me. Alright, this all needs an outflow. Oh my gosh, this is like work. We're gonna gonna send this back down here. We're gonna send it over to our lovely little water sieve. Okay. This might actually be a little bit premature because I don't have a stable power supply. Without a stable power supply, the duplicants, if they stop running on the treadmill for a little bit and it runs out of power, this whole system could just kind of go kaput. I also need a way for excess water to come out of this system because what we're going to find is that the system will back up. The water that comes out is going to be germy. I guess I can dump it over here. So what we'll do is we're going to put a pipe bridge in here. Where's my liquid pipe bridge? We're going to plug it like right in here. And we're going to need another pipe bridge over here because we're going to have to cross the known universe to get this over here. And then we put an output pipe from here. The water will prioritize going in the pipe bridge. But if it ever backs up, it'll take this route. And this pipe can go all the way over to here because we're going to send it halfway across the universe. Good lord, I don't have enough metal to make a liquid vent. Oh my gosh, I gotta go hunt for more copper. I've used so much metal. Wait a minute, there's copper sitting on the ground there. How do they not have the ability to make that liquid vent? Raw metal, 400 kilograms. Well, that's weird. Alright, build that, get me the copper. Slumptastic, $5 super chat. No downtime. Sorry, Slumptastic. Oh, right. I still need to go and update the commands. Granite wallpaper for decor bonus and fill the bathroom with shine bugs. Yeah, we gotta get the shine bugs in there, though. Please play Staying Alive. Get the cat. Let's get the cat here, too. Hey, cat. Oh, long time no see. Play Staying Alive. I want to see what music they have on this thing. I'm really hoping we can pick our songs on it, because that's pretty amazing. CrypticFox, it's you attribute. Dupes can have tryptophobia. Cryptic has derpophobia. That's right. That's pretty much my attribute. I've got derpophobia. I suffer from severe derpophobia. Oh, sorry, Jess, I missed your super chat, too. $2 super chat. Can the jukebox play some air supply? Play a little air supply when the air supply is low. You duplicates can't breathe, but you can still hear the air supply. So stop complaining. That's what I'm going to say to them. Maybe. They got a lot of building to do here. That's going to take a pile of metal and stuff. Which means I kind of need to find more metal. There is a little bit of copper up here, but it's kind of in this disgusting layer. That's the technical term for it. It's in the layer of disgustingness up here. We're going to want to dig all this junk out. Get me all the... Oh, come on. Whenever the new day starts. Let's get a little bit of lag. Dig this out, too. Beep, 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 beep. So metal's already assigned to some... Yeah, we've got it all set up to go to the sinks and stuff. It's consuming a lot of metal there. One thing I'd love to add is that pipe and vent labels, like natural gas. Oh, that would be nice. Actually, that would be kind of neat, yeah. If you do the pipe bridge on the input of the water sieve, it will save polluted water that gets overflowed and won't waste power going through the sieve. Oh, that's fair enough. Yeah, we should probably swap that around the other side. Fortunately, they haven't built it yet. So, we'll plug it over here. That makes perfect logical sense. The input lines are going with septic tanks, yeah. So actually, if we just go like this, I could even save the pipe bridge that way. We'll just go bloop. There we go. Just Stewart, $2 super chat. Shouldn't that be the output going to the... Oh my gosh, what did I do? Hold on. Did I set something up wrong? Input pipe, output, inputs, outputs. What did I do? Shouldn't that be output toilets going right? Yep. I are so smart. I'm having a day. This isn't working at all. Okay, hold on. Oh, man, I need... All right, let's deconstruct this. I'm going to flip it around. Can you actually flip this building? Before I do this, I should probably check. Let's see, refinement, sieve. Can I flip you? I can. All right, let's deconstruct this. I'm gonna make it easy. I want the building to be facing the correct way. But yeah, I totally put them in the wrong input-output flow. Notice the sand gonna blink, the chlorine come crashing in. Uh-oh. Where? Right there. You are absolutely right. Thank you. Good eye. Cancel all. Let's not dig that out. We'll just dig here. Thanks for spotting that. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, I desperately want this thing. I'm super curious to see whether you can pick the music it plays. I mean, I can't use anything that's got like any kind of like licensing because obviously it would cause sort of like license flags on my stream, which isn't great. Ooh, look at this. We got a decent amount of natural gas over here. Wow, there's actually a fair amount of natural gas in there. That duplicant farts up a storm. Holy. Good Lord. I said good Lord. You know, it does need a bridge for the excess water. So it won't prioritize the pump that way, huh? All right. All right, let's grab refinement, water sieve, flip this all around about like so. Liquid pipe bridge. Insulated pipe into here, into there, down to this way. There we go. Tell Jack to stream. He's been putting it off for the past 3 days. Oh, Jack. Procrastinating on streaming becomes a very easy thing to do. After you got a significant amount of natural gas built up, you should totally build a natural gas generator. I mean, yeah, there's a fair amount in here, but it will probably burn through it really fast. This vent is going to maximize pressure at 2,000. Which isn't really that far off. Bloop, 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 bloop. I want to change this to insulated flooring because I want to be able to trap the heat down here. Bloop, 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 bloop. Okay, more research can be done. Let's do the research of the things. I'll go healthcare. Woo! How did we get all that nastiness over there? You know what? I meant to put my compost in here, and then I forgot that I was building it. I'm gonna build a little mesh tile in here, so this this nastiness can kind of flow off of this thing. And then in our refinement, we want compost. I'm gonna build 2 of them. I don't know that we're gonna need 2, but at least we'll have plenty in place in case we do. This will trap all the nastiness in one funny little corner down here. The dirt this produces comes out at crazy temperatures, though. Bloop, 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 bloop. So we gotta be careful of that, because that can really heat things up in the quality too. Oh, you daily uploads. You're not lazy. Oh, see, Cat, he's still doing stuff. You got trolled. The sieve was correct before. No, it was. Hold on. Hold on. Oh my god. Yeah. I blame it on the medicine. It was right before. Input is the up arrow, output is the down arrow. It was right in the first place. Ermagerd! Ermagerd! Input, output. Okay, it's good. Check germ overlay. Nobody's washing their hands right now. Oh, that's okay. The most important duplicate washing their hands is the one that goes up to do the cook. Oh, wait a minute. No, wait a minute. We're not cooking right now. They're all just going and picking stuff up off the floor and eating it. So yeah, they're getting all good and germy. All right, we gotta get that taken care of sooner rather than later. Let's get this hooked up to the power supply. I need to do something about my power grid soon. I have a lot of power draw here that I don't really want to have scattered all over the place. When I play this game, your dudes have 50-50 chance of living. Well, I'd give mine... No, 100% of the time mine die. At some point. Because if I'm going to build a new colony, oftentimes I just let them go the way of the molten copper. Poor, dead little duplicants. Okay, I need to prioritize building all this. Do all the bathroom stuff fast, please. It's so funny I had that set up right, and then I'm not smart enough to recognize it. You've not made the water output for your new water pipes yet. You are right, because I didn't have enough metal, and then I had to dig some out, but we got that, so we can plug that right in there. I wonder if a duplicate can get wet hopping through the stream of water that's coming out of this. That would be funny. Making them hop across the pea water all the time in order to go over to the compost. Did the last colony die molten copper death? No, you're right. Actually, we didn't. Toilet's missing a pipe. No, you guys are just... Are you really? Yep. Thank you. I thought you were trolling me for a second there again. We got it. We got it. I never said I could play this game. I just said I own it. Germs don't matter if you don't do Lyslo for uncooked mush bars. Well, the germs kind of matter if they've got yeah, you know, well, somebody's gotten a compromised immune system a little bit, but you're right. I guess if they don't cook it, I don't think they transfer it to the food. Oh, look, they're puking it up on the ground. Oh, they're super happy with the food I provide. What? No, the toilets are all, those are all breaking. Nope, hanging out in the water cooler all by yourself. Checking out the jukebox that doesn't work. We're like the bad rec center here. We've got like that fancy jukebox that just won't play. You still playing Hot Lava? In theory, yes. I totally want to play more of it. I have a whole bunch of games I want to play. Actually, now that I'm planning to reduce my stream schedule a little bit, so I'm probably going to stream about 3 times a week. I should be able to get more recorded videos done. I got to the point where I was doing streaming so often, it was really hard to find time to record, which meant there were a bunch of games that I wasn't playing, and somebody made a mess. Where'd they pee on the floor? Oh, there it is. Yep. Please get to this quickly. Let's make this priority 9. Clean up the pee on the floor, because you guys didn't clean the toilet. Thank you very much for polluting my colony. Just to be on the safe side. This water's already germy, but I guess I shouldn't add to it. Almost done with school. You beat all my times. Oh, that's not really surprising. Those kind of platforming games just generally aren't my forte. But that's awesome. I've actually really only played it the one time that I recorded it. I totally do want to play it more. That game is fun. I actually really enjoy all of the Clay games that I played. They make good games. Like, I have silly number of hours in this one already. New sponsor. Welcome, Slumptastic. Thank you for the sponsorship, Slumptastic. Appreciate the support. Welcome to the green team. Oh, this is pressurized now. Still stuff coming through it, though. That's weird. Or it's going to fill up the pipe anyway, and the pipe will be completely packed. Eventually, we won't be able to put any more gas in this room, and we are going to need to make some use of it. We can produce some power, I guess. And for that, we'll use a smart battery so that we can try to maximize the gas that's in there, too. Oh, look at the mess I left on the floor. Tell me, did they do the compost over here yet? No. Okay, you guys got to do this next, because we got all that nastiness sitting on the floor, just doing all kinds of craziness. Cryptic, my friend just told me an amazing joke about history, and man, it's one for the ages. Oh, bump. I do like those crappy puns. Everyone's gonna pee themselves in the morning. I know, very closely. Well, actually, only one of them peed. We got lucky there. Oh, more research. Thank you. Let's see. Smelting, smeltimifying, smeltimatographizing. Plastics manufacture. I'm not worried about that. Low resistance conductors. I mean, really, I'm curious about the difference between the two power transformers. Let's do that research. Inquiring minds want to know. Is the washroom germ water still good to reuse in a closed system? It is, yeah. It still works fine. It's weird. It's germy, but they can get clean with it. I don't explains it. I just uses it. I think I'm going to put showers in here eventually, too, so our duplicates can get clean. People are getting a little bit ill. A little bit of food poisoning. A little food poisoning didn't hurt anyone. Oh, you know what? Spookus, we forgot to give you a job, man. Let's try and make you maybe an architect. Wait a minute. What was his stuff? What was Spookus's deal? There was something he wasn't going to do. It was either building or digging. I don't remember which. Because it was no building, no digging, or no something else. I don't remember. Let's look up Spookus. Vitals, spookity spookus. Spookus. No job. Ooh. I wonder if they actually get like a stress or a desatisfier or whatever by not having a job. Because all the other duplicates are running around being useful and they're not. I wonder if that's a thing. Personal interest farming and ranching. Where is the deal of the stuff that he won't do? Tryptophobia, so he won't dig. Okay, so we can have him building. We can make him an architect. Eventually, we're gonna make him ranching. Oh, you know what? Let's move Matt Hirsch up to farmer. We'll make Spookus a farmer instead. He likes that. We'll put him in the ranching line of business. He can get busy doing all that kind of junk. Oh my God! You did not just do that. What did I not just do? Remember, showers don't need a room. Yep, I don't intend to put them in the bathroom. They'll just be in like the space down below. Be nice to get the shipping stuff going too. Auto sweepers and stuff. Man, that was just scary. Farming and ranching. Can you tell when it, how can you tell when a joke's a dad joke when it becomes apparent? Oh, that's a good one. I'm gonna have to remember some of these. You guys are always busting out the good dad jokes, and I half the time I don't remember them. Oh, you know what? Let's try this off for now. We don't have a whole lot of gas floating around, so we'll disable this building and save the power. We have a power problem now. I need a power grid. I was kind of trying to hold off a little bit so I could make use of this, but I think I'm going to need to set up a power supply system here. And I might just do it down bottom, and we'll let all the nasty environment hang out down here. Yeah. Let's do a little, build a little ladder down here. Go right down into the depths of the earth. Ish. I mean, it's not really the earth, I guess, but we'll dig all this out. I'm going to do my power system down here, and I'm going to want to have a second area below it where we can collect... Who's starving? Why are you starving? Why are you starving, Adrian? Are you just refusing to eat the meal ice? Nope. What's wrong? We have muckroot and meal ice, and he's not eating. Notice me, senpai. You didn't notice this. Here's an idea. Do streams 3 weeks per month and use 1 week to do recordings. Yeah, that's not going to work. It's not solely... I'm not doing it solely for the purposes of... Alright, I guess they stopped going after the... Alright, I don't know what the deal was. I don't know why he was complaining. That's super weird. The issue with the streaming frequently is that I can't sit in a chair for long periods of time all week long. It's just killing me. That's part of the reason why the disc on my back has gotten worse, I think. All these things need to be changed. So the reason I'm reducing my stream schedule is more so because I just can't sit for long periods that way anymore. The standing desk is going to help, but I don't really want to stand for 4 hours either, or 2 hours or however long I stream at a time. So I need to back off for a bit and then see how all that goes, and then I can kind of increase it. I don't understand why that guy said he was starving. There's food in the ration box. I mean, it's not refrigerated or anything, but I really should relocate the ration box somewhere down below. This is almost finished. Once that pump starts going, we can finally get a working toilet system. Ooh, this needs to be set up also. What the derpiness in this game sometimes. I really should learn to use the shift key, because the shift key makes it go in straight lines and it won't do all the derpiness, but I'm just not, I'm too derpy. Derpy myself, so I make derpy things. Here's a challenge. Try to do a colony. Oh, missed that. Try to do a colony, but you can neither cancel nor deconstruct. Oh, man. I wouldn't survive. I make too many mistakes when I'm building, and I always have to go back and undo them. I will never claim to be the most efficient player in the game. I don't min-max my colony in any way whatsoever. If I did, I would probably plan stuff in advance a little bit more, but instead I just sort of build and have fun going. So I definitely need to, like, undo things. Remember to start a ranch at some point. Yes, we definitely do need to do that also. Where should we put our ranch? We don't even have a duplicate that's ready to be a rancher yet, but soon. Soon, my minions, soon. These guys, they're so slow. All right, power. We're going to do just one natural gas generator for now. Oh, we can see the difference in the power transformers. Capacity 4 kilojoules. Oh, that's interesting. So they've got transformers set up now, so we can split off power from a 20-watt line into smaller segments that can then be subsequently split again. I'm not sure I understand what the benefit of that would be. Unless there's is there a different wire option in here, maybe? Oh, you know what, the conductive wire, maybe. 2 kilowatt power max on the conductive wire. So that's probably why. Where the heavy watt wire is 20 kilowatts. This has apparently no negative decor effect, where this one has a minus 20 negative decor effect. But to do this one, what kind of materials do we need? Refined metal. Okay. All right. So we have another transformer option, so we can split off our stuff in a little bit different way. Snoops and Z. We need music. If not for the stereo, Frox karaoke. I don't sing, Snoops. I don't know what you're talking about. Never sung a day in my life. Your choice. Thanks for the $2 super chat, Snoops. We need power. Let's get some power going. You know what? I can just do coal generators up top here, I guess. It's going to create a bit of a CO2 problem. But I'm okay with that for now. Let's set up... Oh, gosh. I really want to use the natural gas instead. See, the unfortunate thing, too, is I'm also building everything out of copper right now. I haven't gone out into any of the other environments to get, like, gold or iron or anything that's a little bit more heat efficient. And that's the thing that needs doing. Oh, nice. Okay, that's all plumbed there. That's all set up. This is all pretty much ready. Sweet. Let's dig under here. This is going to be our little catch basin. Fortunately, these don't really produce that much polluted water when they run. So that should be relatively easy. This pipe here, I'm going to run drat. They can't reach it down here. Ugh. Alright, I gotta do some weird things with this piping a little bit. There's our input. The output is gonna be CO2. And that can actually just sit down here, so I'm fine with that. Like so. It'll also let polluted water out, which will just collect underneath it, so that's fine. Bloop, 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 bloop. We need some ladder systems in here. This is gonna be so weird. They're gonna run across the top of the ladder so they can kind of fill in all this piping up here they wouldn't normally be able to reach otherwise. Because they don't want to do a real floor in there. Small power transformer turns into Optimus Minor instead of Optimus Prime. Don't forget Super Blood Moon Friday. What's this now? Yes, Fox Karaoke. Karaoke's. He was busy breathing and couldn't eat until he caught his breath. I guess maybe that was it. That's a little weird, though. Like, normally they don't get to the point of starvation while they're waiting to breathe. Hey, toilets. Let's put in the natural gas into the output. Nobody tell them. Oh, gosh. Please tell me I didn't do that. I'm having a day. Ermagerd. I don't know what it is with my brain today. I can't do any of my piping right. Input, output. We need a pipe bridge for this one. Actually, why do we even care where I send this? This is ridiculous. Just stick it like right here. Save myself some time building. Would you stop it? Okay, so because I'm in the overlay. There we go. All right. I never claimed to be intelligent. I don't have an SMR t-shirt for nothing. Can't believe I said that, even in the context of the game. Yay, toilets! Can't go wrong with little toilets. Oh, okay, we have a cycle in place. Do I have a plumber? We're about to find out. This needs to be disabled now. Shut that down. We'll empty the pipes. Break them off a little bit. So we have the separate and distinct plumbing system here. That'll be good. If you can sit, it's up and laying... If you can sit, it's up and laying down? Huh? I'm super confused. You mean if I can't sit? I can sit, it just can't sit for extended periods of time. Check the sinks, possibly pipe not connected there too. No, they look like they're okay. If you can keep the natural gas generator cool, its output will be cold, but if you let it heat up, it will produce hot stuff. Yeah. It is going to be a problem. At least a little bit that way. I want to have a smart battery down here because I don't want this thing running constantly. And of course the smart battery needs refined metal. Grr. Grr, grr, grr. All right. Drat. I'm gonna need to do metal refinement. Oh, this is just too much work. I'm going out of my way to try to avoid doing too much work, and I'm making more of it as I go. This is ridiculous. You know what? For the short term, until I can get that thing set up and running properly, I'm gonna set up some coal generators. 'Cause I have to use that jukebox. There's just no way I can let this go. Must jukebox. Can't karaoke. Okay, I want heavy watt. Yeah, actually, hold on. Cancel that. I'm gonna want heavy watt wire coming out of here. That's gonna plug into our heavy watt plate. Continue the heavy wire out here. I'm going to set a transformer right at the top here. Small power transformer. Ooh, it's not really clear which... Oh, there we go. Okay. Heavy watt wire there. Continue this along because we're going to run a separate one specifically... Uh-oh. I ran out of metal again. Oh, I need to go up into this nasty biome so I can try to get some of the metal that's out here. Rainbow Sink might not actually be connected. Are you saying that because of the eggshell that's here that hasn't been cleaned up? Oh, that's weird. Hold on. Haha, it wasn't good. That was really weird. Huh, good eye. Super wacky. Don't forget to deconstruct the gas vent you set up next to your natural gas. Yada, yada, yada. Oh, yeah. Deconstruct that. We're not going to turn this on just yet anyway, because they don't have the power systems all rigged up for it yet. Instead, we're going to go crazy up here with stuff. But I really do need metal. That's kind of a problem. Ooh, this is a vacuum up here. I can go into that. There's such a tiny amount of metal there, though. Lots of algae. We've got lots of metal out here, but again, I don't have any kind of a... I don't have any kind of an airlock set up. I can't even go down here. There's no metal down here. Come on. You're killing me, game. You're killing me. All right, I'm gonna build an airlock down here. Oh my gosh, I'm like completely out of metals. This is no good. It's no good. You never let your colony run out of metals. Alright, this is going to be our egress point to get out of here. And then I'll just dig like right into this chlorine over here. The CO2 that's in here should just filter naturally into this little U-bend down here. We do have a pocket of oxygen in here, which I should let out. Don't forget to break the pipes to make a loop. Oh, yeah. I meant to drain the pipes first. So we want to go into empty pipe. Is this turned off? Oh, these pipes are still going to go. You know what? Forget it. I'm just going to break it and mop it up. Once we get the thing disconnected, then we can do the pipe emptying. Otherwise, it's just going to keep advancing every time I empty it. Look, we got... Oh, man, that went everywhere. We're cleaning the floor. It's fine. Sucky feet. All right. That was ill-advised. I probably should have just emptied the pipes. Oh, good lord. Just empty all that stuff. Let's not make any more big watery messes. Poor duplicants. I treat them so poorly in this game, and it's not all intentional. Some of it is, but not all of it. Built the first huge power cable one square off the floor. Saves a couple squares of metal. We already built it. We are done, went and built it there. Ooh, natural gas geyser. We found our first geyser. Produces 521 grams per second at 150 degrees. Of course, we don't know what the active period is on that volcano, but apparently it's active now. See any more geysers around here? Let's actually check the temperature overlay. Looks like we have a cold biome over here. The cold biome. That's good. Very good. Oh, we got another geyser up here. Super curious what that one is. It's right by a pocket of metal, too. This is a horrible system I've got set up right here. My poor duplicates. I'm making them go, like, to the ends of the earth to try to go get the stuff they need. Let's dig out here. I can just dig all this mess out. I don't really care about the gases that are in here, because this little pocket here should stop it from going in the colony. You don't have any high-level scientists who can study the geyser because you haven't promoted anybody yet. Well, maybe. Maybe not. It doesn't really matter because we're not really going up to that right now anyway. I think I'm going to hold off because stress is already at 56%. I don't have a massage room set up. The more I promote people, the more they're going to insist on having high-quality rooms and stuff. They can already do all the stuff I need them to do at the moment. When it gets to the point where we're going to start to analyze geysers, I'll promote those guys up. I don't know why, but I just wondered what would happen if I told the dupe to build a towel far down in lava and then turned on red alert. And maybe his psycho. I have a really good idea what happened. The poor duplicate would fry themselves. You run out of dirty water in the loop pretty soon. The bridge is only 2 or 3 tons of water. No. I mean, this is the water here that you want in the loop. As they use it, it'll go through and end up back in here. It should be okay. They're only using small segments of this water at a time. So this loop should be fine. I mean, I'll keep an eye on it. Because we don't want it to run out, but I mean, now we have a system that's producing some water for us. It's polluted water and it's germy, but it's still being made. We need to deconstruct these toilets now. Bloop, 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 bloop. Oh, we have power production, which is really silly because I don't have anything going. Come on. That one can't be built because we don't have metal for it. Good times. Okay, they're digging through here. They're finally going to get a little bit of iron and stuff. That'll be handy. There's also lots of algae out here. And we have a Drecos in the colony for the first time. Welcome aboard, little Drecos. Please don't eat me out of house and home. Need a plumber to clean the pipes. I thought we already had a plumber. I thought it didn't even give me that skill unless... Oh, you know what? I don't. All right. Let's give all you guys plumbing ability. Cody, Wolf, and why not? Welcome, plumbers all. I'm not going to promote cooks right now because we don't really need any. At the moment, we're not even cooking anything because we're just preserving the water. Until we get to the point of actually... we'll promote Suri, but I'm not going to promote anyone up to these higher tiers just yet because their morale expectation gets to be a little bit more pricey. In our utilities, we can pick the temperature, not the temperature plate. I actually want the drywall. Oh, it's called drywall now. It's not called wallpaper anymore. That's interesting. Oh, they're just super efficient now. We got 3 plumbers running around in here. Okay, this generator up here I'm going to cancel. We'll make this one out of iron instead. Ta-da! Shammo! Okay, over here I'm going to use... I can't believe I'm going to be setting up a completely separate power system just to run the jukebox. Feels like such a waste. But it's the jukebox. I gotta see this thing working. I have to. Dancing duplicants would just make my day. Make this out of metal too, or out of iron also. Okay. We're gonna have a jukebox plugged in. There we go. I can't believe I have to run a completely separate wire for the jukebox. Crickets are all waiting for the dupes to die and feast on their corpses. No, they eat plants. They're all plant eaters. It's fine. It must be done. Yeah, I really need to see that jukebox working. Hey, Tabes. Sorry I didn't see you pop in there. When's Jack going to start streaming? I don't know. Apparently Jack's been doing a lot of recording and uploading and stuff. Jack is one of the moderators on the channel. Both he and Kit the Cat have channels of their own, and so does Durgan, actually. A couple of the moderators have channels. So you should go check their stuff out. If Cat, what are you playing right now? I haven't looked recently. I know you were playing... You said you were playing Hot Lava. Jack's done a fair amount of Don't Starve. He's got lots of cool videos on that. Destroy some of the wires for some iron. Yeah, I could get copper back that way, I guess, if I did that. Yeah, these wires in here, for example, I don't need, so we can deconstruct these ones. This will get me copper, which is kind of a limited supply until you get to the surface. Oh, look, there's a hatch down here. If we don't get him out of there, he's gonna get drowned out. We'll have to build a hatch farm before we do that. Jukebox full of vacuum tubes. That's why it takes so much power. I guess it's like it's not even like a jukebox. It's like a full-on stereo system here. Looks like it's got a tape player though, which is funny. I really want to see them dancing. I don't know why I want to see it so bad. When dudes fall, they should get a debuff called Strain Feet, where it gives you -10 or -15 athletics. Yeah, there's no negative effect to them falling. You just get a funny little animation, which is kind of a positive effect from my way I see it. Look at all this iron over here. This is great. We can dig all this out. Send them over here. We got all this algae. We can dig all this. Get all algified and stuff. All this iron over here. Plus, we might uncover some more geysers and stuff over here, too, which would be good. Okay, none of these are running. That's okay. I wanted to make smart batteries. But I'm going to need refinement. Man, can't even see anymore. Just gonna use the rock granulator because we don't really have too many options right now. Set this right in here. All this stuff is gonna produce heat, unfortunately, but that's okay. It's kind of separated out from the colony, so it should be fine. Should be fine. Look how hot that computer is. I gotta get rid of that thing soon. Soon. Actually, in general, considering we're still using the deoxidizers to produce oxygen for the colony, the temperature stayed okay. It hasn't gotten too crazy. There's a puddle debuffing everyone coming through, dude. Where's the puddle? Oh, right here. That was from the little spill we had. I thought they'd cleaned it all up already. Apparently not. Oh, you know what? I meant to store some food down here, and I completely forgot to do that too. Let's stop the food spoilage. I'm just gonna throw a couple of ration boxes down here in the CO2. Eventually, we need to make a dining room for these guys, or like a great hall, mess hall kind of thing. We're gonna need space for that though, because right now we just don't have enough room. I could even theoretically I'll put it in here. But we're gonna need to get the air cleaned up a little bit more and have the CO2 level stay below this floor if I'm gonna do that, because I don't want them sitting in all the nastiness. Suffocating. Oh, these poor duplicants, they run all the way out there. Oh, they're getting hurt. We're gonna need a hospital. Too many rooms to build now. I need a hospital. The exosuits to go over there. Warning, eye stress. You know what? I'm gonna cancel things out here. I think it's too hot. 44 degrees. Yeah, I mean, it's not that crazy. It is giving the, wow, 95% stress. Yeah, we gotta deal with that. Where can I do a stress room? You know what, we'll just do it right here. Furniture, massage tables. This is not going to be the most delightful stress relieving room because it's kind of gaseous down here. I just kind of lack space. I guess I could do one in here. That's what we'll do. We'll use this tiny little room. It'll be a little de-stressing room. Later on, we want to have an even nicer one. But as long as we have this set up in here. So the recreation room, the massage clinic. All we really need in here is decoration items and the massage tables. So that should be fine. And it's actually conveniently located right here. How much power do the massage tables take again? 240 watts, which is going to interfere with our jukebox. But they're only going to use the jukebox during break time. So I think this should be okay. We'll try that out anyway. Yeah, it's just big enough for the two little things in there. It's actually pretty well positioned. And I probably should prioritize having them do this. Seeing as how our poor little duplicants are running around like crazy for us out there. Oh, it's getting close to 11 o'clock my time, and I don't have the jukebox running yet. This is not good. Must have jukebox. Thinking Rocky Horror. It's astounding. Time is fleeting. Madness takes its toll. Does the schedule changer work now? Well, it still says it's not implemented, but when you click on it, you do have some stuff in here you can tweak. I tweaked a little bit of it. I don't know whether it really did anything or not, because, I don't know, it still says it's not implemented, but it's neat that you can kind of set these interesting time frames. You can rename the schedules and stuff. You can create multiple schedules, so you can put different duplicants on different work schedules, which is kind of cool. Stress vomiting. Well, at least they vomited out there. But you guys do need to mop that up, otherwise you're going to get a debuff from walking in the guy's puke all the time. 100% stress. Ooh, man. That's not good. No! Stop puking everywhere. Oh, this is not good. It's going to generate a cycle of puke. I need to turn this on. Even if for no other reason than to run the massage tables. Who puked? Did I hear more puke? Could have sworn I heard more puke. Not cooked ingredients. Edibles. Alright, that should move all that over. Oh, there's the puking. Puking, suffocating. Oh, yeah, I'm a wonderful taskmaster. Look at that puke. At least they're vomiting down the stairwell where it's not really creating a problem. It's all collecting at the bottom where we can mop it up easily. I suppose there's that. Oh, they're eating the puked on lice from the bottom of the ladder. Who's starving? No, Jakaram! Oh, somebody tooted in the bathroom. I guess if you're gonna fart somewhere, that's the place to do it. Uh-oh. I thought we had a stress response there where they were just gonna start gorging themselves. But I think it was actually a couple duplicants eating. I need to get this all done so we can get this heat source out of here too. Dun dun dun! I saw neutronium somewhere to the left. Yeah, there is a geyser out there somewhere. All right, we finally have the massage table in use, which apparently doesn't have enough power. What? Oh, I know why. Let's just deconstruct the wire here. So right now the power is being shared across a couple of things, and I don't want that to be the case. Let's focus it all over here so we can get the massage. The jukebox is powered up. It doesn't look like there's any options for choosing any music in here. I'm really curious to see whether it actually has an in-game music sound or whether they're just going to dance around. But we got to pay attention. You know what? Let's try and we'll add to the break time. Again, I don't know if this does anything because it says it's not enabled, so it may not, but I want to give them time to get up there and dance if it's going to work. That's a lot of suffocating noises. Oh, look, it's a hatch egg. This is almost finished. They moved most of it. That's good. So our food will stop spoiling. That's good. It'll be down in there. I still never got around to moving this thing. So I should do that. Once we get that one built, I'll destroy the one that's up here, because it's just really trapping oxygen in this top area, and it doesn't really make any sense. I'm going to get some of the larger oxygen production. Hands on our knees, hands on our knees! Everybody freeze! Alright, we got stress under control. There was only a couple of them that were really in bad shape stress-wise, so that's okay. We actually have a few different rooms we need. We're going to need, like, the Great Hall that they can dine in. We need to have a hospital that they can recover in, because Lord knows I'm going to do some damage here. A couple of these other rooms we'd like to set up to have them a little bit more fancy. We have an actual proper washroom, which is good. We're just using barracks right now, but ultimately we want to get them to a point where they have their own actual bedroom. And this one up here, I forgot we set up this ladder in here. We can get rid of this now. Come on, dancing duplicants. Show me that break room action. It's break time. No! He turned it on for just a moment. We only have one power generator, so it's not producing enough power. I gotta prioritize this thing. Ah, we missed the perfect breakdance opportunity. Oh, yeah, it only runs for a second. It just doesn't have enough power. It's got lights and everything. That's amazing. Chat Oni, bad karaoke is a subtle skill, guys. Yeah. Good old bad karaoke. That was intense. The dancing thing? Jukebox has power, but it didn't have enough of it. This only produces 800 watts, and it needs like 900 and change. So we need both. We need both of these running. I'm gonna put a storage container up here that we can put coal in. I really should plug in this door too, for all the times they have to run back and forth. But boy, is it pretty fun when it's on. The system that brings its own disco. It's got lights and everything. Yeah, I don't have any batteries or anything set up there. I was trying to get a smart battery going, but I need to make some refined metal here. So we can make some iron, I guess. Probably have more of that than anything else right now. Suffocating. Suffocating. Oh man, these duplicates and all their demands. Breathing. Oxygen. Yeah, I'm gonna put a smart battery in place, but I need to get refined metal first. Yeah, I'm wasting a lot of coal. The thing is, the coal generators right now are powering our massage tables, and I need to keep that stress under control for the moment. So you're absolutely right. Actually, let me disable one of these. I want to have these on a. Make sure they prioritize refilling these things with coal. It's gonna run out of coal on me. There we go. Can I get back my paintings and plant? Yep. Let's get that painting back in there. Where's the painting? There's your painting. There's your plant. There we go. That'll improve your stress situation. Our decor in general, at least in the living quarters, is pretty good. This bathroom's awful, but we haven't done the drywall yet. Did I get the research for that just yet? Utilities. Ooh, no drywall yet. I forgot when I was setting up the research there that I wanted to have drywall. Greg, industrial ingredients. Balm lily flower, alright. Organic. Eggshells, we'll put that in there. Copy settings, paste that over everything. We'll get those eggshells put away. No. We don't really even have room for the eggshells. Good times. It's 3 p.m. Plenty of time left. Did they make the refined metal yet? Oh, we only had 50 kilograms of it. Yeah, they only did a tiny bit. Just a wee little bit. This container here. Let's take out of there. Smart battery takes 200 kilograms, so they got a little bit of work to go. Little bit of work to go. We're at the end of stream time, but I'm gonna get this jukebox going. It's gonna be the death of me if I don't. I've got to get it running. No decor with drywall. We can get decor if you use the right material, I think. Where is the drywall? HVAC, refractive decor, plastic tiles, drywall. Prevents gas and liquid loss in space. Let's go here. Redirect. I know they were almost finished that other one, but... Bum, bum, bum. You were last year on episode 1. Now you check and see this. Well, this is only the second time we played this colony, so we're only like cycle 53 right now. Give me my refined metal. We're gonna make this jukebox work before I log off. It's gotta happen. You wanna know who just liked the stream? Oh, there's always somebody, Gans. I have this weird dichotomy to my audience too. In part because I started playing Fortnite, and Fortnite audience doesn't always like games like this because it's a dramatically different game. But I think for a little while we had somebody that was just automatically voting with the thumbs down, just as a matter of course. It was like the thing to do. It's like a good luck charm. CrypticFox stream live? It's okay then. I don't need sleep anyway. Hey, Rainbow Bird. We're actually coming towards the end of the stream. I'm just trying to get the jukebox running here so we can see our duplicates dancing to the music. It's one of the new additions in this particular upgrade. I need the arcade box too. That's another thing we really got to get some more of. Oh, you can't build over top of that. You can't build over the jukebox. Maybe because it has that animated thing that... Although you can build over the water cooler now. That's something. Furniture. No, that's not furniture. Canvas. With a plus 20 canvas, I guess. Probably don't vote yet for waiting all night to play squads and then broke. Ah, live epically. Apparently, I made somebody cry. I feel like there's just the one guy who's like, I'm gonna dislike just to piss him off. I'll show them. Maybe. I mean, it's also entirely possible that people check it out and they don't like it. I mean, not everyone's gonna like the same stuff. Oh, we're getting up to break time again. Okay, this has got to be on. I know this is gonna be a waste of coal, but we're not missing out on dance party again. Somebody run and get that thing fast. Hurry, hurry, hurry. I should really power those doors. Yeah. Okay, now we have enough power. As long as they get off the massage table when break time rolls around. Man, they did a lot of work down there. Beep, 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 beep. Here it is. It's got power. We just need dancing duplicates. That was super disappointing. The jukebox is awesome. But I was expecting to see the duplicate dance. Ah. That was so anticlimactic. I really hope they had an animation for them dancing. Oh, there we go. They're getting all social now. All right. That was pretty cool. I mean, the jukebox is awesome, but I really wanted to see them dance. That's a really cool jukebox. I like that. I'm really curious to see what the arcade machine is like when they're playing on that. But we've come to the end of the stream time. It's a little bit after 11 o'clock Eastern my time. So I'm going to call it for tonight. I should be back playing Oxygen Not Included again on Thursday. I will likely have a stream on Saturday night as well. I need to see what the rest of my week looks like, but I'm pretty sure I'll be streaming on Saturday. So it's going to be a bit of an odd schedule for streaming for the next little while. I won't be streaming every night the way that I was. Slumtastic, $2 super chat. Womp, womp, womp. Thanks for the super chat. And thank you, everyone, for coming to hang out for the stream. If you don't subscribe to the channel already, go ahead and click on that subscribe button. Come back and check out the next stream. I upload videos for a variety of games as well, and I should be doing a few more of those types of uploads since I'll be streaming a little bit less. I was previously streaming 5 or 6 days a week, and that's just, I got to cut back on that a bit till my back improves and things get better that way. But thanks again, everyone, for coming to hang out. I really appreciate all of you. Thank you to the new sponsors to the channel, as well as all the super chats. As always, you guys are fantastic, and you're all very, very supportive. So I really appreciate that. I'm, as always, CrypticFox. I'll see all of you next time.